On today's show, we'll be discussing Kyle Mega's Wings for Wishes, and Megan McGill will be here to talk a little bit more about that also. Don't move, because we'll be discussing personal role models and things that motivate us, because it's mid-semester and ain't nobody got time to be tired.
Hi, I'm Skylan Bracey. Also on today's show, we will be talking about our spring break experiences, the good, the bad, and the OMG moments. As you all know, we all went on spring break this last week. We have decided to share our experiences with you.
Go ahead.
Well, I was on my first cruise, so that was fun.
Cruise with water? Mm-hmm. I'm definitely afraid of water. Like,
what?
So afraid. I know my family went on a family cruise probably about maybe 6 years ago, and I was just like, well, I don't have the money to go, which really I did, but I was like, I don't have the money to go, and then I was like, well, we'll pay for it, and I said no, because I'm like too afraid, so basically I had a free trip and everything, I still didn't go, because like I was afraid.
What?
Titanic is no joke, like I have no time for that.
No, a bunch of my friends and I, we were joking around, we were like, what if they just played Titanic on replay the whole time we were on the ship?
That's not funny. When you're surrounded by water, yeah. I wouldn't have laughed.
No, it was fun. We went to Cozumel, Mexico. Ooh. Yeah, and then we also went to Progreso, Mexico. That one was kind of, I felt like people just kept wanting me to buy stuff from them. They were like, buy this, buy this, buy this.
Yeah, you didn't have, like, I know what you mean. Was it kind of like set up like maybe like a market or something?
Yeah,
both
you
sides
walk through it.
Both sides. Most little markets are like that. They kind of just pressure you into buying stuff. You really don't have time just to look and see what they actually have, because you're like, okay, well, they're talking too much. I don't want to talk to them. Just kind of give me some time to look around before you bombard me with all type of stuff. So what else did you do? I'm excited. If somebody get to go on a cruise.
I know, it was fun. I mean, I loved it. I want to go on another one. I think that I want to do maybe like a 3-day one this time, because
was this one a full week?
It was a 5-day one.
Okay.
I mean, and it wasn't miserably like too long, but it was like towards the end I was, I'm ready to go home. but yeah, a 3-day one, I think that one would be like
fine.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my line sisters went on a cruise for spring break also, so that was really exciting. Exactly, I was excited for her because I was not going, but she went with her track friends and stuff, so it was like really fun for her. She said she had a good time.
Yeah.
So on your trip, did you like go and you were sailing, and then did you stop at like different little places?
We stopped on,
or was it continuous?
Cozumel Island, and then we stopped in Progreso, but we only had like a whole day to go in, like on the beach and stuff. But then we had our fun day at sea, and we just laid out, and it was so fun. It was just
I wasn't
really
gonna bring it up,
relaxing.
but you are looking a little caramel.
I wish I got tanner. I was kind of nervous about it because I was in the middle of the ocean, and the rays were just beaming
really
on me.
beaming.
Yeah. So I applied sunscreen probably like every 5 minutes. So I didn't get as dark as I would like, but hopefully this summer it'll kind of come back.
But you're still looking good. I'm excited. It makes me really want to go on the cruise, but
really
I am just like too afraid, like deathly afraid. I can't express to you because I can't swim, and so my dad was in the Navy for like many years, and I still didn't let him teach me how to swim. Like, I was terrified.
What?
And he swim for a living. Yeah.
I was a swim instructor, so
yeah, not gonna happen.
What did you do?
I went to Texas, and I had a really good time. One of my good friends was graduating from basic training.
Okay.
And so we went to see her, and I don't think she actually knew we were coming. I think she knew, like, she invited us and stuff, but she didn't know we were actually coming. So it was really fun. I got to see some of my sorors, my organization, so it was just really fun. And we went downtown. I want to say it was in Dallas or either maybe Houston, and they had a downtown area where it was like the bridge, and it was like water and everything. The Alamo. It was right down by the Alamo. And they had like little merchants and stuff out there. And me and my friend that I went with, we went and got pictures made. You know how they have like the little cartoon characters that they draw? Like it's you they're drawing, but it looks like a cartoon character, like with the big head and like the little neck and stuff. So we went and got that done, and it was so cute. Even though I had my hair like this, so I kind of looked like Dolly Parton, but that's okay, because the picture came out cool. But I was really excited with so many people out there, and everybody just seemed like they was having fun, and we went on like a riverboat. We just did a bunch of stuff. It was really fun, and most of the time I don't go anywhere for spring break, so I was just like, yay, I'm finally out. I'm excited. So it was very memorable. I seriously want to go back.
You should.
Like, I seriously want to go back.
I've never been to Texas, so.
It's so big. It's so big. When you go from one area to the next, I think we were in an area called Mesquite, Texas. Okay. And when I first read it, I was like, we're in Mosquito. So, but it's called Mesquite, Texas. And it's like, I guess it's like a really small area compared to everything else. And so to get to Dallas, no, let me see. I want to say Houston. To get to Houston, I think it was 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, yeah, this is really big. It was really crazy. But I enjoyed myself. I definitely made some memories. So I want to go back. I didn't stay near as long as I wanted to.
Did you get a lot of pictures?
Yes, I took a lot of pictures, a lot of selfies. That's what I do. I take selfies. So it was really fun to see all my friends and to be in a different area and just to enjoy ourselves, because actually, you know, we had that long snow break. Yeah. So we had a week of snow, and then we had a week of spring break. So I really thought they was going to take our spring break away, honestly, because some community colleges got theirs taken away. So, I mean, we're a university, of course, but I'm just saying, some schools took their spring break away.
That's terrible.
Like drops a tear. Like, what are you talking about?
Crying.
So I was glad we got to keep ours, but I definitely want to go back. It was super fun. Then I also went to Chattanooga.
Okay.
Like, these are extravagant areas, but they're areas that aren't Clarksville, so I was very excited about them. So I had fun. I went downtown in Chattanooga also. I got to meet a lot of people. So it was really, really fun. That's an area I really want to go back to. And I also got to I got to revisit somebody I graduated with in high school. I haven't seen her since graduation. I graduated in 2012. Don't tell nobody. So I had a really good time seeing her and just catching up and just, you know, really vibing with her. I missed her.
That's
awesome. It was really cool. Is that all that you did?
Well, yeah, that we left to go to New Orleans. We docked in New Orleans, so we left on like the Friday that spring break started, and we got there. Well, actually, we left on Saturday at like 3 a.m, so technically Friday, but
that's travel time. Oh my God.
Yeah. So we got there and then got on the ship around 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday and left at 4. So, and then we didn't get back until Thursday night. So I mean, I had that whole weekend that I just kind of spent with my family and stuff.
That's awesome. That's great. And I know before the show started, you said that you went and saw your best friend. She had a birthday yesterday, so you traveled.
Yeah. I went back to my hometown, and we went out to dinner at Demas's downtown. So that was really good. And then her parents, if you go to Emma Atkins' house, her parents will fatten you up, and they just put so much food on the table.
And what's her address? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, her parents made so much dessert, like cupcakes.
That's a Southern thing. Are they from the South?
Yeah, they're from Alabama.
Like, that's a Southern thing. You go to any Southern house, and they are gonna be like, if you're smaller than what they feel like you should be, oh, you need to gain some weight. Like, you need to do this and do that.
They made fruit pizza. The fruit cancels out the calories, so.
No, it doesn't. Like, I was legit about to believe you. I was like, dang, that's kind of.
I wish.
That's some good pizza.
I'm like, well, it has kiwi on it, so it's fine.
That's what we tell ourselves
Cream
mentally.
cheese.
Yeah, that's what we tell ourselves mentally to pretend
fine.
like we're getting rid of the calories. But don't move, because when we come back, we'll be discussing some great fundraising events. We have Megan McGill in the studio. Don't move.
Do you want to be an engineer? Want to create new technology or discover stars? Austin Peay's Physics and Astronomy Department is for you.
A degree in physics with a strong background in statistics will open up my options for graduate school and hopefully give me a very high-paying job that where I can go and enjoy my job every day.
The physics department here is really awesome in that it lets me play with a lot of equipment in the lab, such as the spectroscopy and interferometry and x-rays, and right now I'm working with lasers.
Graduates go into the fields of medical physics, atmospheric science, computational engineers, photonics, astrophysics, and material science. You can get your degree in physics, professional management, computational methods, and optoelectronics. An astronomy minor is also offered. For more information, contact the Physics and Astronomy Department at 931-221-6116.
My name is Eric Simpson, and I'm a senior here at Austin Peay. I'm a music education major with my specialty is in vocal music. And I love the music department here at Austin Peay because just how small it is and how individualized it is. It feels like you're really part of a family here.
The music department offers undergraduate degrees in music education, music performance, and liberal studies, with several concentrations to choose from.
The teachers here at Austin Peay State University are so talented, and they'll stop at absolutely nothing to teach you what you need to know and make you the best musician you can be.
The music department has a comfortable environment for students to practice, rehearse, and attend classes.
I like being a music major because it exposes me to so many different kinds of music and from so many different time periods and cultures.
For more information about the music department, call 931-221-7818.
Austin Peay State University's ROTC program ranks among the top in the nation. Cadets strive to succeed as a scholar, athlete, and as a leader. Scholastically, the ROTC program maintains a 3.3 GPA. Daily physical training develops the cadets mentally and physically. All leader training is focused at the Leadership Development and Assessment course. In the past 3 years, 40% of Austin Peay cadets have received an excellent leadership evaluation at LDAC, exceeding the national average by over 20%. If you believe you have what it takes to be a scholar, athlete, and a leader, join ROTC at APSU.
Go ahead, Skylan.
Thank you for staying with us. There are so many great things happening on campus, and one of those things is fundraising. For a cause, one of the more popular events is Wings for Wishes. Here in the studio with us is Megan McGill.
Thank you all for having me.
Thank you so much for being in the studio. And guys, we're laughing because we were in here talking before the show came on. And so we weren't paying attention. So we come on like, okay.
Yes, sorry.
Gotta get out of the conversation. But Megan is family around here. So when she comes in, we're just always talking and getting together. It's like a mini family reunion when we get together, because she also does the weather here at APS News. Please catch that. But she's here today to talk about Wings for Wishes. This is a huge event on APSU's campus, and it's very popular. The wings are everything. Thank you so much for coming in. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do on campus?
Well, I'm a senior here at Austin Peay, so I'm a broadcast media student. I'll be graduating in December.
Yay.
So, I mean, most of my time is spent in the studio, especially on Fridays. So, pretty much here all day. And other than that, I'm in Chi Omega, of course. So I help in that as well. And I'm in a couple of other organizations on campus. So, but usually Chi Omega and everything that goes on the studio runs my life. So you have to, like cut out segments of what you can have actually time to spend time with, like what you have to, pick or whatever and choose. So.
Definitely. Okay, so tell us a little about this Wings for Wishes. How did it get started? What made you guys pick this, and what's the purpose of it?
Well, this is the 7th year that we're having Wings for Wishes on Austin Peay's campus. So it's our 7th annual event. Usually, I think a long time ago, they used to do kind of like a Swishes for Wishes kind of a thing, or they do like a basketball tournament, but pretty much it's given us the opportunity to work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We actually work with the one that's in Middle Tennessee, so all the money we raise goes to kids who are in the Nashville and Clarksville area.
I did not know that.
So all the money stays right here, So all the kids that we help grant a wish for are kids that are either from this community or their families are nearby from this community. So it's not like we see where the money, like it's really nice to help raise money for an organization, but it's even better when you actually see that money go to work. So it kind of like puts it to a better perspective. So I don't exactly know how it got started. Like we started in Wings for Wishes. I know other chapters do all sorts of different events or whatever to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation. But Wings for Wishes has been really popular here at Austin Peay, I guess because we all like to eat. So, but pretty much every spring we pick a day, usually a Friday in April, and we contact different vendors, so think like Zaxby's and other places throughout the community, and they come and they set up a table, and it's pretty much all you can eat. So you buy one of our cute little wristbands like I have right here.
Buy a wristband.
And they're only $10, and $10 for all you can eat. You can't get that anywhere else. So you buy one of our wristbands that gets you full day access pass to go in. And you pretty much is like, buffet style. You pick up a plate, you walk around, there's organizations on campus that make wings themselves, and they participate in like wing tasting competitions. We have a wing eating competition. Usually the guys get really competitive when it comes to that because they want to seem macho. They want to, to be the king of the wing is what we usually call them. So, having to carry around that title, they're all about it. But you go around the line. We also have vendors that bring desserts and drinks.
So I didn't know that. So it's not just wings. You have basically a meal. It's a meal, because you get dessert. You have a feast. I like that word because I am going to be feasting. I guarantee you, me and my lances will be in there because we are too excited about this. Everybody talks about it on campus. Like I said, it's a huge, huge event. And now that I know there's other food there, yes, no meal plan for that day. I am going to eat at Wings for Wishes.
Definitely.
I'm so excited about it. I really am.
Yeah, we pretty much make it like an entire meal. And the best part is we even have to-go boxes. So if you can't stay necessarily, you can take your wings with you. So it kind of, brings the entire process around point. So you have all of the options to stay and eat and enjoy. There'll be live music and all sorts of other games and activities. We're trying to get some inflatables this year and kind of just make it like a really fun day, like a dunk tank and some stuff. So I'm still in the works. It's a lot to handle, a lot to take on at once, but I'm sure it'll be wonderful. So
didn't you guys raise $21,000 last year, right?
Our goal this year is $22,000.
That's
amazing. I saw Ben at the corner of my eye. He's just like, yes, they got to-go boxes. Yes. $21,000 is
It costs about $5,000 to grant one wish. So we try to raise, the more that we raise, the more wishes we can grant. And we just granted a wish for a little girl who does live in Clarksville. She goes to, I think, Rossview. So we just granted a wish for her, whatever. We sent her family to Atlantis. But it does cost a lot because we pay for the entire thing. Make-A-Wish pays for everything. So that's why we want to, every year we want to amp up how much we raise to help the families even more.
That just melts my little heart. I love that. But what you said just a minute ago, it's a lot of work. You put a lot of effort into it. Me being in an organization, I totally understand that because it consumes your life. I mean, it's something that you pledged to do. It's something that you gave your commitment to do. So it takes a lot of your time. Just like you said, it's all of this is studio, and Kyle Megan is like studio and Delta. This is what it takes over your life. But it's a very rewarding feeling to know after you get through with something, you're like, okay, I put my stamp on this. I was able to help somebody else in the community. It's a really amazing feeling. I commend you for it because I know late nights, early mornings, and people do not consider you when you're sitting in class and they're texting you and asking you a bunch of questions. So thank you so much for coming. Make sure you guys visit Wings for Wishes and support my girl Megan. Please support these events. Go to them and buy your ticket. They're only $10. So this is the end of our show. Thank you, Megan, for stopping by. Visit us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and visit us next week.